What is up, Nug Gang? It is time for another reaction video, and I am trying to catch up on my Citizen Soldier. So I'm going to be reacting to their song Invisible. And then vote in whether or not I believe it to be SPOICY or cringe, which doesn't mean a damn thing. I just enjoy voting on this thing at the end of my reaction videos. So please stick around for the vote that doesn't mean anything. Also, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because those things are super duper important in the YouTube universe that is my channel. So please do the thing and help a girl out. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling and started and going and then more words that mean going forward. Yeah, okay, let's go. Bop.
I've got a secret that just might kill me. It's tucked in deeply in my head. I keep it quiet so you won't hear it. So much abuse for what I leave unsaid. This is life or death. You can't see it yet. It's not make believe. It's so real to me. Underneath my skin, and it always wins. My demons are invisible. My demons are invisible. No one knows 'cause my scars never show. And no one believes me. My demons are invisible.
You know, every time Citizen Soldier, like, you know, anytime I do a Citizen Soldier reaction, I'm always going to go into a personal level with it because, you know, I feel like everyone has a story, and with them, they hit a personal note with me, because I do struggle with depression and anxiety, and um, I had some stuff happen to me, you know, growing up that I've struggled with for a long time. And, you know, it's kind of like referred to it as you know, my demons or the monster, you know, different things like that. Because it feels like a darkness within inside, like within me. And this song, it's like, and it sucks because it's, you know, when you think of like as a kid growing up, or when you think of like, or like with video games or with movies, you know, monsters and demons, these are things that you can fight, like that you can physically fight, you know, they're imaginary things, but well, imaginary like physical beings, but with mental health, it's so difficult to face something that's invisible. um so struggling with basically your thoughts, especially when you have dark thoughts, those are your demons, and trying to battle those is very difficult. And it's so difficult when you're trying to explain that to somebody who does who doesn't know how to, you can't comprehend it because they've never had to experience that. um but everyone who has experienced that, it knows exactly what I'm saying, and knows exactly what this song is reaching about, because it hits that very special, that very special place that a lot of us struggle so deeply with, that it's hard for us to talk about it with other people, because it's something that, I mean, we're the only ones that can battle it, really. Like, we're the only ones that can face it and punch it in its face, you know? Like, we're the only ones that can deal with it. And sometimes it sucks because we have collateral damage, because sometimes our demons will make us turn into be people we don't necessarily like, and sometimes we hurt the people we care about because of that, because we're struggling with dealing with things. And it's just it's tough, and because it's like, how do you battle something that's invisible? And that's a question. That is the $1,000,000 question right there. How do you battle something that's invisible? And you can't just say, go to therapy, take medication, because it's not that easy. Like, it's something that you actually have to work on, and it's not easy. It's not cookie cutter. It's not simple. So the song is hitting on those ends right there, and I appreciate that it's actually bringing that up. It's bringing up a lot of tough things just in this beginning, like first minute. So, but the sound of the song is great. I'm loving the beat of it. The lyrics are hitting pretty hard though. Well, okay. So we're gonna continue on. Let's go.
No one believes me. My demons are invisible. My demons are invisible. I painted a picture of a creature so ugly that lives here in me. I pulled back the curtain that hid this nightmare, but you only saw what you wanted to see. Underneath my skin, it always wins. My demons are invisible. My demons are invisible. No one knows 'cause my scars never show. And no one believes me. My demons are invisible.
Just on that note, it kind of reminds me of, okay, so sometimes when you struggle with depression, it's doing very simple tasks is very difficult. And something that I've struggled with is some people will say, well, stop being lazy. And they don't understand. And it's because they're not seeing the depression part. They think that you just don't feel like doing something. Like you just don't, that you're just being lazy, but that's not it. Like, it is a battle sometimes just to get out of bed and take a shower. Sometimes it is a battle to just get out of bed to get the mail. Like, these are like easy things, like simple things to do. But when you're in a dark place, they are hell. Like, it's something that you have to, and it sucks because you have to battle yourself with it. And then you try to show people, or at least maybe like include maybe some close circle of individuals in your life, some like close loved ones. Sometimes you might try to show them or explain to them like how, like what is going on with you. But sometimes it's difficult for them to really see it all because they can't feel what you feel. So, and you know, like I said, everybody feels things differently, and sometimes, yeah, it does make you an ugly person. It does make you seem like another person. Like with me, when I go through things, I tend to close myself off from other people. And it makes me come across as sometimes that I don't care about other people. And that's not true. It's just I sometimes struggle with reaching out to other people or checking on other people. And it's just, I get very sucked into my own world of battles and turmoils and things like that. And I feel like it's an ugly habit. And I know I'm not the only one that struggles with that. And I know there's other people that sometimes do other things that are bad habits with that. But it's something that's hard to explain to other people, and it's a challenge. But the song is hitting on that, and I'm really digging the lyrics. So I'm gonna roll it back some, and let's go. But that part when it said like no one believes me, like that part just reminded me of being called lazy when struggling with depression and struggling with getting out of bed and struggling with doing things. because it's not being lazy. It's not what it is. And you can't confuse depression with laziness. Cannot do that because that's not the same thing. Laziness is a choice. Depression is not. So that is a very fine distinction right there. But all right, let's continue. That one was a good one. I am gonna have to say it. That's kind of hard to see, but I like it. It's the title. All right. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna vote that it is SPOICY because it is a good song. It's weird when I vote SPOICY on something that's about like a mental health thing that's kind of like a tough issue. Because SPOICY is supposed to be something that's like fun and things, but music also is an emotional thing for me. And with Citizen Soldier, every time I listen to one of their songs, it hits an emotional spot for me. So typically my reactions to them are longer than my normal reactions because I talk on these things and I can't help it but to do it because it's like it's my perspective and it's what I'm feeling with the song. And it's my hopes that there's others out there that are, if they're struggling as well, that they won't feel so alone because they know that I'm out here and I'm dealing with some very either the same stuff or similar things. And I mean, I think I said this in my last Citizen Soldier video that I will be people's battle buddies, all right? Because legit, I'm always battling this. This is something that I'm gonna have to battle for the rest of my life. I've had depression for over a decade, so it's something that is never gonna go away for me. It's just episodes, and there's parts of it that just kind of hides there, and it is invisible. Not just it was kind of a weird thing because I kind of read that as two different things. Invisible. Not only is it invisible because it's a mental health thing, but also because sometimes it hides just to come out when you don't necessarily expect it to, because depression is episodic. And that's similar with other mental health disorders as well. So, I mean, that is something to think about with this song. I feel like it touches on a lot of things. Sometimes it's easier to deal with these demons alone than try to include others, because with me, like, especially the way I felt with it is like I've always felt like, well, no one wants to talk to the depressed girl. No one wants to hang out with the depressed girl. No one wants to know the depressed girl's issues. You know, these kinds of things. So I close myself off, and so a lot of people don't realize that, like, the things that I go through are the things that I'm dealing with and struggling with, because that's my mentality. It's like, well, nobody wants to deal with this side of you. They want to deal with this happy side of you, this joyful side of you, because it's kind of like, when you think of like I guess in a way, like you think of Winnie the Pooh and you think of Eeyore. Eeyore was always like the moody, sad, depressed one. And sometimes as a kid, you were like, why is Eeyore this way, But they always invited him, but for some reason, it's hard for me to think that people will still want me around even if I'm not feeling things, like I don't know. It's a thing I struggle with, and I'm probably not alone in that. So I don't know. This song, just to me, there is a lot of meaning with this song, so that's why I'm talking a lot about it. So, but I really enjoyed it. I love the beat of the song. I love the lyrics. The lyrics were fantastic because they were spot on with a lot of feelings that, that I deal with. And I know I'm not alone in that because I know there's others like me. But yeah, that's going to be it for this reaction video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I talked on to some sensitive subject matter, but I hope you guys at least enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because those things are super duper important in the YouTube universe. That is my channel to help the algorithms. They boost things up, so please help a girl out. And yeah, that's it for me. So peace out, Nug Gang. I am out. So, boo!